Hello guys, welcome back to my channel with your favorite photographer Divan Sosoko. So on this video I'm going to show you guys how I got to edit this image from start to finish. So without wasting much time, let's just dive to it. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to come to this basic, then I'll add a little bit of exposure and also contrast to it. Then the highlight, if I take it here, you can now see the effect. So if I take it down here, so I'll just reduce it a bit, and also I will add shadows to it. So the white, if I take it here and I take it here, you see, so I'll just take it to this part, and I think that is okay for it. So I'll just come back, I'll just come to the black. Also, if I take it here, you can now see it's adding more contrast to it as well. So I'll just keep it at 15, and also I will add clarity to it. And once I'm done with this, I'll come to the color mixer, and at the hue, you can see hue here, saturation and luminance. So I'll just add orange, I'll just reduce the orange a bit. And also there you can see the color here on the dress, blue is being applied, so I'll just add a little bit of it. So I'll come to the saturation, I'll add blue as well. So I'll now reduce the orange. So once that is being checked, I'll just click OK. So once I click OK, so on this video I'm going to be using my action to retouch this image right here. So if you're interested in getting the action, you can check on the description, you see a link to get the action. So what I'm going to do here is to duplicate this background layer. It's either by clicking or by typing Command J or dragging it down here. So I just use Command J. So once I'm done with that, I'll come to the action. I'll now click on frequency separation 16 bits, and I'll change the radius to 4. Then I'll click OK. So once that is done, you can now see the low frequency layer and the high frequency layer. So the low frequency layer is actually for the skin color. So if I'm brushing, I'll be using the low frequency layer. So while the high frequency layer is for the texture. So if I'm taking out blemishes, I'll be using the high frequency layer. So let me just show you guys an example. So if I come to this first here, I'll just click on my command plots on the keyboard. So I'll just take this closer. So I'll just come to the clone stamp. I'll pick on my clone stamp. I normally prefer using the opacity at 98. So I'll just use here and I'll pick the blemishes. So I'll just pick it. You can see it's on the high frequency layer. So I normally like using the clone stamp when picking blemishes because it gives what I desired for. So I'll just pick this a bit. So before even starting to retouch, I'll be picking the blemishes, but it's not a must that you must start by picking blemishes. Whichever works for you is fine. You can start retouching, you can start picking blemishes. Whichever is okay for you is good. So I'll just pick on the blemishes here. I'm trying to set this here, and I'll come here and I'll pick up the blemishes as well. So I'll pick here as well. So I'll now do this part, just trying to pick some blemishes just to make sure the picture is okay. So once I'm done picking the blemishes, let me just take this off. So once I'm done taking out the blemishes, I now come to the low frequency. Then I now pick the mixer brush. Make sure you change it to a clean brush. and the weight should be at 25, the load at 30, and the mix at 30, and flow also at 30. So once all of that is checked, you can now start retouching your image. So I'll just brush it. So you can see brushing it, I'm not getting rid of the highlight or the shadows. I'm blending the two together. So once you're doing yours, try to blend the highlight and the shadows. Don't get rid of any. So just blend the two. So that's what I'm doing. So I'll just brush gently. So you can now see, once you're doing yours, you need to pay close attention while retouching, so you won't get to flatten the image, because any mistake you do will flatten this image. So I'll just brush it gently. So you can see this part, there's something on this nose. I'll come to the high frequency, then I'll also pick on the plume stamp, then I'll just take it off a bit. So also I'll take this off. So once I'm done with that, I'll zoom it out and continue retouching. So I'll come and pick the mixer brush, then I'll continue retouching. So I'll just brush this. I'll come to this neck area and seal it, brush. So you guys can see a quick before and after of it. So once I'm done with the face, I'll now get to the hand. So I'll start with this other part and retouch. So I just brush it. You can now see I'm making it look smooth. So I'll just, there are some marks on the hand, so I'll just come to the high frequency layer, then I'll pick the plume stamp, then I'll take some of the mark off. So this point too, I'll just come and I'll pick here as well. I'll come back to the low frequency, then pick my mixer brush and I'll continue brushing. So I'll zoom this out a bit. I'll now brush this area. Just brush it. You can see it's looking smoother. Then I'll just brush. Blending it, you can see where the light was actually harsh on it, and you can see the way I'm blending it. It's looking nice. I'll just brush this part as well. I'm trying to make it look smoother. So if you follow the step which I'm providing here, you see you'll actually be retouching as a pro. So I'll come back to the high frequency layer, then also I'll pick on the plume stamp. So I'll take blemishes here. I'll try correcting this, please. So I'll just pick some of that to make the picture. So I'll come back to the low frequency, then I'll pick my mixer brush and I'll continue brushing. So I'll now brush this hand. I'll just continue brushing this other area. Can now see I'm blending the highlight and the shadows. I'm not getting rid of any. So I'll just bring this down. I'll just brush. So I'll now come back to this high frequency layer. Then I'll just pick up some lines which I'm seeing here, just so the picture can look smoother. So once I'm done, I'll pick the mixer brush and also come back to the low frequency layer. So once I'm there, I now come to brushing the leg area. So I'll just brush this. So I'll just try making it look smooth. So just try making it look smooth. I'm just brushing. I hope you guys are paying attention to the way I'm brushing this image. So I'll just come here and I'll still brush as well. So I'll now take this up so I can see this lake area. So I'll just brush and make it look smooth. There are some lines here, you guys shouldn't worry, I'll just take them out once I'm done brushing. I'm just smoothing this part. So once I'm done smoothing that part, I'll come to the high frequency layer, then I'll pick on the clone stamp, then I'll take some of this mark here off. I'll just take it off, then do same at this other area. So once that is done, I'll just zoom out so you guys can see. So I'll just, after zooming out, so once I'm done with that, you can see how the picture is looking smooth and soft. So once I'm done with this frequency separation, you can see the before and after of using my action. So what next I'm going to do right here is setting this background. So I'll try smoothing the background. So I'm just going to type Shift Alternate Command E to create a new layer right here. So after creating this layer, I'm going to select this image. So you can use your quick selection, or you can just head into select, then you select the subject, but mine, I already have a self selection, so I'll just right click and load the selection which I did. So I'll just come and load my selection. So I'll just come and select the subject and I'll hit OK. So it has actually selected it already. Sorry. So what I'm going to do here is just to, because there are some error here, so I'll just correct it by using the lasso tool to do that. So I'm just going to correct this and also correct this part as well. So why I actually saved the selection was to save time. So once I'm done selecting, once you're done selecting this image, what you're going to do next is to click Command J to duplicate it, just the image only. So after doing that, I'll come down to this, then I will close the visibility of this upper layer, then I'll come to this upper layer, click on my command, then press it to load back the selection for me. So once I do that, I'll now click on my Shift Command I to invert the selection. So after inverting the selection, I'll also click on my Command J to duplicate. So it's just the background now, and I'll add fader, and I'll add filter. I'll go to filter, then click on my blur, then I'll add Gaussian blur. So just take this to the side. So already you can see the image is looking smooth. So once I'm done, I'll hit OK. So I'll now use the poly or rectangular tool to select the down part of this image. I'll make sure you are on this layer right here. So I'll now cut by clicking Command X. Then after cutting, I'll now paste by clicking Command V. So I'll come to my move tool, then I'll move this down and I'll make sure it's being set. So after that, I'll reduce the opacity to 85 and click OK. So once that is done, I'll add black and white just to make the background clean. After adding the black and white, I'll open the visibility of this layer so you can now see everywhere is looking smooth. So everywhere is looking smooth now, but I want to make the down part dark, so I'll just come pick on the rectangular tool, then I'll now select this down part, then I'll make sure I feather it to 55. So I'll now click on my curve, then I'll now bring this down. So after that, I'll now group everything I did right there so you guys can see the before and after of it. So that is how I got to set the background. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to even the skin tone at this point. So I'm going to use the Retouching Academy to even the skin tone, which inside the Retouch Academy I'll use the magical skin tone. So I'll just click on it. So after clicking on it, I'll just allow it to load. So once it's done loading, I'm going to brush the skin. So at the same time, I also have a self selection. So you can use the brush tool. So once you click on your brush, make sure the foreground color is on white. So you can now start brushing the effect to be added. But since I have a self selection of just the skin, so I'll just come and right click, then also load the selection. I'll come the skin. So once this is loaded, I'll now come to the brush tool. I'll now make it bigger. So make sure the foreground color is on white, just so I can unveil what's on the black layer. So I'll just start brushing. If I come here, you can now see it's being applied on, so I'll just start brushing. Just to add the effect. I think doing this is more faster. So you can see where the effect is being added. So I'll just perfect this. So once I'm done, I'll just check this out. So you can see, but there are some parts that are dark and there are some parts that are too bright. So I'll just try blending it by selecting the dark part. So I'll just right click, then feather it to 66. So I'll click OK. So once you're done with that, so I'll just make sure I select the down part. Don't click on this skin tone correction, so just click the down part. So I'll now click on my curve and I increase the brightness a bit, so you can see my effect is under the skin tone correction. So it's down here, so you can see the before. So I'll come to this first area. I'll now feather it to 66 as well. Then I'll reduce the brightness. I think it has too much. That's fine. So you can see before and after. So once all of this is done, I'll now group all of them inside so I can show you the before and after. So this is how I got to even the skin tone. You can now see it's looking okay. So what next I'm going to do now is just to whiten the eye and the teeth. So I'll come right here, take it down here to 61. Then once that is done, make sure you click on the layer mask and click your Command I. So I'll just zoom this in to whiten the eye. So I'll just zoom in and I'll pick on the brush tool and make sure the brush setting, the hardness is at 20. So I'll just zoom in a bit more, then I'll brush out this part, and I'll also do that to this other side just to make it look clean and brighter. So once that is done, I'll just zoom out this image. So I'm done retouching, working on the background, and I'm done blending the skin tone. So what I'm going to do now is the final color grading, which I'm going to use my lute. So if you're interested in getting this lute, just head into the description, you see a link to get the lute. So I'll come right to the color lookup, then I'll now click the 3D lute. So once I'm done, I'll now use the one and I'll now open it. So you can now see it's being added on, and you see how the picture is looking now. Just pop out the skin tone. So this is how I got to edit this image right here. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel for more helping tutorial video. But for now, see you in the next video.